welcome to Expert Channel TV. As you know, we are running a series of interviews with all the participants, all the candidates to the Golden Door Awards. So today I'm delighted to bring you all Tallulah Dsilva, who's going to share a bit about who she is, about her work, and what she thinks about these awards. So Tallulah, welcome to Expert Channel TV.
Yeah, it's a privilege. I'm happy to be here and share a little bit more about me. Yeah.
Wonderful. So can you tell us all who you are and what you do when you're not writing?
Okay, so basically I'm a professional. I'm an architect by training, and I run a practice here in Goa. And largely, I've been trying to build environment-friendly buildings. So my focus is basically on environment-friendly design and construction. A lot of my work respects traditional technology and community-built technology. Yes. Besides being an architect, I'm also a single mother. I raise 2 children. And while that becomes my priority, work is often on the back seat. And I try to juggle, my practice, architectural practice. Besides that, I also do a lot of environmental work. And I'm passionate about, creating awareness amongst children. So I work with a lot of schools, and most of my work is voluntary. I also help with a national level program called the Kids for Tigers in India, and coordinating the program in all the schools in Goa. Besides that, I also teach. I teach at 2 colleges. So one is a business college and the other is a Goa College of Architecture. And I also mentor students. I'm often guiding students. I counsel a lot of students. And of course, through my writing, I also, reach out to the common man. I'm passionate also about my local community. So I've been involved in a lot of citizen initiatives, whether it is at the urban level, interventions to promote pedestrianization or to create awareness about environmental issues. That is something that I like to do. And this is beyond working with the government, but working with the local community, which is close to my heart. Yes.
That is so interesting. You're a woman of many talents. That's amazing. Now, can you tell us a bit about the work you've submitted to the Golden Door Awards and what's the inspiration behind it?
Yes. So for the last, I started writing about 10 years ago, and it began with environmental issues. But over the last 3 years, I got an opportunity to write more regularly in the local, newspaper. And, there I just began to write because it was a more regular column. I began to write about whatever I was experiencing, and it was not just, the environmental work and other work, but most of the things were more at a personal level. So, and I went through a lot of difficult phases in my personal life, a lot of challenges. And since I'm a single parent, raising 2 children is not easy. And so in those circumstances, I found that by writing about what I experienced, empowered me. And writing about what I was experiencing emotionally, the challenges that I was experiencing, it helped me connect to so many other people, and I didn't realize that because I was writing blogs for the longest time. But writing in a local newspaper, I didn't realize that I was connecting to so many more people, so many ordinary people. And that connection of sharing my personal life, helped me to gain insights into challenges that people also go through on an everyday basis. And the works that I've submitted largely focus on relationships and the values from relationships. And I think that is something that connects to everybody all across the world, So, and these relationships are more close to heart. So one of the, articles is on the relationship that my parents shared. Yeah. And the second one is about a relationship between siblings, and largely about, emotional values, about hate and love, and that with every up there is a down, with every down there is a up. So with every challenge, there's always a silver lining, and I think we need to look at those silver linings. Yes, so it basically talks about that.
That sounds beautiful, really, really inspiring. And I really wish you the best
Thank
for
you.
the awards. Now, can you share with us what would winning one of the awards mean to you?
Okay, so this is an important one. So you know what? Earlier, I used to not be so, particular about awards. But when I started working with a community which would mentor youth, you know, I realized that, so people who are passionate, when we are passionate about something, we are always going to work, we are always going to work hard. We are always going to do the things that we are inspired to do. Yes, but I think when you receive recognition, by way of an award or by a compliment, by an accolade, what it simply does, it strengthens your conviction. It endorses, that there are people out there who recognize your work, who appreciate what you're doing, and when you're going through challenges, it makes it more important. I think for me, because sometimes when when we're talking about truth, okay, and I'm really inspired by the values of the preaching of Jesus Christ, and of course the values of Gandhiji, Mahatma Gandhi. And one of the most beautiful quotes is, that on the path of truth, you have to walk alone. You're not going to find anybody, to endorse you or to support you. And the challenges that you face, you have to, rise above the challenges, to speak up, to talk about it, and to overcome, whatever difficulty you face. So I think specifically when it comes to working with a certain kind of integrity, working with certain strong values of truth, I think it is important that when we get recognition, when you receive an award, it just makes you stronger to speak more, to write more, and to write truthfully. And if you see what are the values in the world today, everything, there's a policy with everything, you find leadership, there are no leadership values nowadays, right? You find the worst of people leading nations and countries, and they have their own coterie of people who support false values. And therefore I think endorsement with an award simply makes you more stronger, that there is still a community, there are still people who appreciate, truth. And it is important, that in the current situation we support people who are, we support people with those values, we support people or community that uphold these values.
Absolutely. I agree with absolutely everything you've said. And if this award serves as a support to keep you going, that would be just really, really beneficial to you or to
Yes, of
any of
course.
the other candidates. Absolutely. Seeking for the truth, pursuing the truth takes courage. And if this award is able to give you, probably not courage because you don't need it, you already have it, but that extra push, that extra support, that would be amazing. And from everybody here on Expert Channel TV and all our audience, we really wish you the best. And we'll
Thank you
stay
so
in
much.
touch because you might be on again if you're one of the winners. And it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Tulia.
And everybody, just a reminder, you can follow each of these interviews. You can also watch a really interesting interview with the founder, with the chief judge. We are going to bring all the judges on board so they can explain exactly what they're looking for in candidates. And you're going to be able to sort of look behind the scenes and get to know each of the participants a bit better. So everybody, we invite you to follow this fascinating series on the Golden Door Awards. We'll see you again very, very soon.